it's about it's about 5 summers ago, right? And I'm at this taco fest. Me and my homie meet these 2 chicks in line, right? It started raining crazy in the middle of the taco fest. Like, it was, you know how Chicago, it go from fucking sunny delight to fucking thunderstorm in 2 seconds. So it's raining, but we still in line, and it's the 2 chicks in front of us got umbrella. So we get up under their umbrella with them. So it's like the perfect 2-man situation. Like, we all under the umbrella together. One of the girls' name is Terry, right? So we got the same name. We kind of click. We kind of group up the 2 men just off us having the same name. So like, all right, we kicking it. Man, we end up going from the taco stand to maybe in 30 minutes, he in one car and he in the car with the girl who we came with, like the girl he was talking to. And now I'm in the car with the girl Terry, but I'm in his car with the girl Terry. He had like a brand new Jaguar and shit. So he like, hey, you take my whip, woo. I was like, I don't really think it mattered. I think these hoes going like, you know what I'm saying? So we both fucking them in separate cars at the taco fest at the parking lot. So we say, fuck it, we gonna keep kicking it with them. We go back to their crib. Cool. Now they was decent. You know what I'm saying? They was some decent chicks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying they was the coldest chicks we ever seen, but they was decent. So we get back to the crib. We kicking it. This is my first time ever seeing 85 South Show. I never even knew it was a thing, right? So we watching 85 South Show. We chilling. We drinking and shit. They got a ring light. That was some new shit. We kicking it.
Chicago,
we taking pictures and shit. Bruh. So I go upstairs. We go upstairs to the 7 rooms. Bro, we nail both of the chicks. Now, mind you, this is like a daytime festival. Right. So we done been with them for hours, but it's just not like 8 o'clock at this point. Like, so nail both of them, fall asleep. I wake up to the girl Terry coming in the room from the bathroom after taking off her makeup and everything like that. And I felt like I was violated, bro. Like, this is not who I signed up to have sex with. Like, I felt like I could have pressed charges against her, bro. Like, no bullshit.
Are you exaggerating?
No, bro. The difference between the girl I met in line with the makeup on and the girl came out that bathroom with no eyebrows was, it was crazy, bro. And like, women like to say like, yeah, y'all be exaggerating, makes it like we look so much different. You know what I'm saying? Without the makeup, like we look like a whole new person. You don't look like a whole new person, but imagine going from Miss Piggy to Peppa Pig. Like that's the difference. Like you look like a completely deflated version of yourself. like it's crazy, man. So today we're gonna talk about some things we don't like, and it's not just all about women, but some things that we don't like. But it's no big deal at the same time.
If you lazy, you waking up at fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon and shit like that,
Popping bottles,
you're setting the tone for everybody because you're the leader.
popping pills,
That's just what comes with being a man.
popping bitch ass niggas.
I don't want nobody making decisions over my life except me. Not a woman, not a judge, not an officer, not no motherfucker.
When them bullets hit him up, look like son had a seizure. Run up, give it up, you know the procedure. I be sipping Jack and honey.
I don't think nothing can make me feel like a man. I don't think nothing can make me not feel like a man.
Chains on my collar.
You can't take the benefits of being a man without the responsibilities.
Give you niggas halo.
It's not a big deal, but
Hey, listen, man. This episode gonna be fun. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna kick it, man. Welcome back to Roses I Did. I'm Terry Rosa.
I'm Jones.
Bruh, the last 2 episodes been serious. You know what I'm saying? They've been good episodes. Kind of serious, you know, so today we're gonna kind of just kick back and chill and have a good time and have some laughs and shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully nobody take it too personal.
Yeah. Hopefully.
How's your week, bro?
I don't think I think these people are gonna take it personal. Cause I got some shit lined up.
How's your week, man?
You know how my week was.
I know how it was, but you know.
Were you worried asking me this question?
Talking to the people. Now, I'm kind of prepared to talk about it if you want to go in detail, though. I got a lot of thoughts about it.
Cool. Yeah, we can talk about it. My week was actually pretty horrible. Okay. Like it was horrible. What was it, 2 days ago? Shit. 2 days ago, I was on my way to my sister's house, and usually when I go to my sister's house, I went a different route than I did this time because I wasn't coming off the expressway. I had to kind of take side streets because I was already in the city, and I was coming from Walmart, so I had to kind of just take side streets, and then it was actually detours and all that shit. Whatever. I'm not thinking anything of it. So I probably get 4 minutes away from my sister's house, and I'm pulling up to a stop sign, right? And I'm on FaceTime with the woman I'm dating. So I pull up to the stop sign. All you hear is, bow, bow. My rear window on the driver's side, like the passenger door, the rear door on the driver's side, that gets shattered, and the bullet comes through there. And I didn't notice at the time, but it's a handle behind me, and it comes through the window, hit the handle, all of that, and I thought I got hit. I didn't know where, but I felt like hella pressure, like in my neck, behind my head, and I'm like, shit. And I tell the girl I'm FaceTime with, I'm like, yo, I got shot. So I put my head down, and I start like speeding off. Right, I'm driving like without seeing at this point, driving without seeing, and I had to go at least like a block. I go at least a block away, and I thought I hit like a car or a pole or something because I felt the car like jump like crazy, like boom, boom. I'm like, shit. So I slow down. I finally look, like I stopped. Like the car, I'm hitting the gas, and timing was crazy. I'm still on the gas because I don't know like if somebody chasing me. Like I don't know. I'm just trying to get out the jam. So I'm hitting the gas, and all I'm hearing is, I'm like, damn, the car not, it stopped working. But I look down, I'm like, oh shit, it went in neutral. At this time, I look up, I'm on the sidewalk. So I throw the car in drive, and I get out of there, and I drove. I managed to call my sister because she was obviously the closest one to me. I'm like, yo, I got shot. Look at my location, and just come to me. So I'm driving. I probably drove maybe 2 more minutes, and I thought I was going I was doing a lot in a short amount of time. I thought I was gonna lose consciousness. It's messed up, but I'm aware of how this shit go. Like I've never been in that situation before. Yeah. But I'm like, all right, I'm probably finna lose consciousness because I'm finna. And I was bleeding, so I'm like, and what else? I got shot clearly. Right. So I'm finna lose consciousness. I need to call my sister so she can get my location, so I don't lose blood and die or something like that, whatever. So I get to, I ain't gonna say like the neighborhoods, but I get to a certain point in the neighborhood, I stop, and my sister pull up on me. She kind of check me out or whatever. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm probably not shot because I'm still conscious. Like I'm cool, but I still feel pain. I still feel pressure or whatever. And then that was that. Like she took me to the hospital just to get me checked out or whatever, make sure I'm cool, make sure I'm in my head or whatever. So that happened. And with me not, and it's so crazy. We just had our last episode was kind of like gun violence. You gave the statistics of what I'm saying, it's 90% of shootings that if you're 90, it's a 90% chance you're gonna get away with shooting somebody or shooting at somebody in Chicago, and 50% chance you'll get away with murder. Crazy, or whatever the case may be. So with me knowing who I am, and we spoke about niggas who actually in the streets and niggas who not in the streets or whatever the case may be. Yeah. I instantly put the story together right after it happened, because I'm not into no shit or whatever, right. And I've never been in that part of the neighborhood before. I was in somebody's neighborhood. They into it with some niggas with the type of truck that I got. A lot of niggas got that truck and it's tinted, and their perception was I'm driving slow. In reality, I was pulling up to a fucking stop sign, and niggas just get to blowing out of being paranoid because they into it with whoever. They probably was busting at some niggas or whatever the case may be. All that. Then I find out exactly where I got shot at. It was a shooting right there 4 days prior to me being right there. Yeah. And I end up finding out that neighborhood is in war with whoever. Right. And it was wrong place, wrong time.
For sure.
And that was it was a really scary situation to be in. But coming up in Chicago, you kind of know how to handle that situation.
Yeah.
Even though I've never been in that situation before, just from people I know, stories, it's like, all right. So when I thought I was shot, I'm like, all right, let me control my breathing. Like, I don't want to panic right now. Because if you increase your heart rate, more blood pumps out.
A lot of times people get shot, they die from shock.
Exactly.
Before, like, if they could calm down, they'll survive.
Facts. Sure. Like, I knew some guys personally back in high school. They both got shot at. Like, they got shot multiple times. His homie, he starts, like, freaking out, panicking. And his other homie like, bro, calm down. Be cool. Be cool. He ended up dying. This one ended up living. Yeah. That came to my head. I'm like, all right, I'm good. You know, just trying to remain calm type shit. And it was a very, that was the first time that shit happened to me before. Yeah. That kind of fucked up my week.
Yeah, for sure. I think the crazy part about it is, like, that's my neighborhood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That shit is in Roseland. Not even just in Roseland. That's like literally like 2 blocks away from the block I grew up on. Like, that my mama still stay on. Like, my mama's house is crazy. Like, so that's a block I was on a lot as a kid. And that shit was hot back then. Really more so 100th. Like, you was on, that block, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? You was on the 101st intersection, but that 100th, yeah, that shit used to be crazy as a shorty. And that shit crazy. So mentally, what did it do to you mentally though? Because physically, like, you thought you was in a fucked up situation, and, you know, gratefully luckily you were not in a situation that you thought you was in, but mentally, you know, I'm pretty sure that shit's still weighing on you.
Yeah, it is. That day, like, when I got back to the crib and everything, like, I was just quiet as fuck. I was just in my room, just sitting there. Like, cause, like, where the bullet, like, if you just picture, like, you in the driver's seat, and if you got the type of truck I got, like, the bullet came, like, where my head is, the bullet came through, like, that back window, and exactly where my head was, the bullet hit this handle that's in my car. For whatever reason, we're gonna go out when the show. We're gonna go out. I'm gonna show you, like, that handle is hard as fuck. Like, and I was just talking to my pops, like, back in the day, like, when they made cars, they used to make them out of metal frames. It was, like, a lot more, like, protective or whatever. Now, like, you think it's using fiberglass, cheap shit. But that particular thing in my car, like, that was an extremely hard piece of plastic. Yeah. And the bullet was a 4.5.
I figured it was a 4.5. I looked at the shells, the holes in your car. I'm like, that's a big ass bullet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for it to hit that and not hit me.
Yeah. So if that handle not there, that shit hitting you in the head.
Handle not there, I'm not here.
When I saw the video of it and I looked at, like, the handle and where it hit, and I'm like, damn, if this shit broke and hit him in the head, if this shit not right there, yeah, you hit with a 4.5 bullet in the head. Like, it's over with. Yeah. Yeah. Like, 9 times out of 10. Well, if you is here, you don't want to be here. Type shit. It's a vegetable type shit.
So yeah, man. Seemed like all my prayers paid off, right?
Jesus loves you.
Jesus loves you, man. We just talking about this,
back to the spirituality episode.
You know, and I really believe that. Like, cause a lot of people, you know, sometimes people call on God when they're in a situation where they absolutely need him. Yeah. Like, I have a habit of that just in my everyday life. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when I actually needed him and I called on him, he heard me. Oh, it's my man's.
This my man's. It's crazy.
I had to make light of the situation a little bit. But, oh, this is my man. Let me, you know, look out for him.
I'm the type of nigga that would be cussing God out. Like, nigga, why the fuck did you let these niggas shoot at me, bro? Like,
and, you know, on some real shit, my sister, she had actually, she asked the question. A lot of people will ask this question. It's like, man, see, it's shit like this. Like, why would God even let that happen? Like, you know, like especially like with me, as much as I talk about God and all this type of stuff, it's like, man, why would God even let that happen? And I instantly had an answer for her. And I'm like, you know, we still got free will. All humans have free will, right? Mm-hmm. So people can do what they want to do, but if it's not in his plans, he's going to intervene. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's not the plan, he's going to intervene on it.
For sure.
So...
Yeah, I don't want to go back too deep into the spirituality, but I'm glad you're still here.
No doubt.
I just got a new co-host. I ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Like real, come on, man. Man, nah, on a serious note, though, that's a lot. And I think that, you know, so mentally for me, even, it threw me off because when you first told us about it and I sent the video, it's just like, damn, this shit crazy. It took me a few hours to process, like, this nigga could have died. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit didn't, niggas get shot at every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas get shot at all the time, bro. Like, all the time. So it wasn't like that big of a deal. It was just like, oh, damn, that's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then, like, a few hours later, I'm like, damn, this nigga could have, like, really, it took me probably like 4 or 5 hours later, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, bro. Like, and it made me a little paranoid. Like, the last couple of days, I've been riding around, going different places, having to pick, you know, I got the little mentees and shit, picking them up. And I just been, like, on all angles. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that shit it's just crazy. You know, usually, like, it's Chicago, so you got a certain level of awareness. Exactly. But sometimes you would be on the phone. You would pull up, look around. All right, we good. Boom. Now I'm texting and shit. Now I'm looking around every 30 seconds or something. But, nigga, the last couple of days, I ain't even touching the phone. I'm just looking like, nigga, this nigga don't hurry the fuck up, come out the crib, man. Like, because we talk about it in that episode a couple weeks ago. Like, it was the episode Made in Chicago a few weeks ago.
Right.
It could be any day, bro. We think about it being like we old in our deathbed, or if we do get, we was in tour with some niggas and they came and found us, or we fucked the wrong bitch and now her baby daddy this, or it's a car accident or whatever. It could be the most random shit. Like, that's so random if you be driving down the street going to your sister crib and boom. Like, so death can come in the next 5 minutes,
especially
10 minutes.
when
like,
you not in the streets.
Yeah.
You've never been in the streets. I'm like, oh, these niggas thought I was somebody else.
Yeah. You know, it's people who suddenly die in their sleep. It's a girl I follow on the internet who was saying that about her sister. Like, her sister was perfectly fine, no health issues, ain't been seduced, shit like that. I guess she had a brain aneurysm or something. I don't know. It's like, just, you get a random call, that's just down to sleep. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. But again, glad you still here, bro.
How was your week?
A lot better than yours. Shit ton better than yours. Yeah. What happened this week? I can't even remember. We having a big ass barbecue. Cookout, picnic, whatever you want to call it. It's July 13th. So if you're in Chicago, you're listening to this. That's next Saturday, right? Real, you was there last year. You came last year to the cookout. Over there by the Museum of Science and Industry over there. You remember the cookout last year?
Yeah.
Shit was crazy. Yeah. So we're doing that again. That's next Saturday. So make sure you here for that. If you in Chicago, stay your ass in Chicago and come to the picnic. Facts. If you're not in Chicago, get your ass out here to get to this picnic. This shit is gonna be crazy. Huge picnic. Other than that, my week was cool. I got some sparring in. I got my ass kicked a little bit.
You gonna get his ass 6 months from now though.
Hopefully it don't take that long. But yeah, I got my ass kicked by this white boy. He got down on me too. Yeah. Like, I felt like I was a little finessed. You know what I'm saying?
Was this the same day, or when you was there basically done and he had just came in? Was it that day?
Yeah, that was that Friday we did the photo shoot. It was that day. Yeah. So it was like the Friday prior to that is when I did leg day, and I was done. And he came in because he gets there at about maybe at 8 o'clock. I'll get there at 6. So nigga, I've been in this bitch for 2 hours. Like, I'm done, and he coming through the door like, "Hey, you want to spar?" I'm like, nigga, I don't. Like, what are you talking about? So he came and asked me 2 weeks ago. I'm like, nah. Then he came back the next week with the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't keep telling this nigga no. Yeah. So I'm like, fuck it. Jumped. And then it's like, I never seen him fight before, so I don't know how good he is. He said he was 7 years in. And I don't know if that's an active 7 years. I haven't never been boxing for 7 years straight. But I've been around the game for a long time, so I feel like that's a 7-year nigga not that threatening to me. Even though I don't have 7 years of experience, I've been around the game for a long time, and I feel like that shit is not that threatening. But some niggas could be great at 7 years. Like, at the same time, he did have like a 40-pound at least weight advantage. He was about 6'2", probably so like a 5-inch height advantage. So I'm just like, shit, get in there with him, and he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? He fucked my jaw up a little bit. It's cool now though. And I sparred somebody after him 6 rounds. And it was crazy because I was talking about boxing today with somebody, and I realized something about myself, which I made the post about like me Like the only way that I'm disciplined and really driven to kind of go above and beyond. Like my gym session's been a lot longer since I got my ass kicked the other day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been like now I added running them out. I wasn't running them out before.
Yeah.
I wasn't running at all on the treadmill before. I was doing my jump rope shit for my cardio, doing all my other shit. Now I'm like, let me get on this motherfucking treadmill. I can get my wind up. I'm like, I'm really finna fuck this nigga up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so my discipline kind of come from a competitor. It's not just intrinsic for me. It's not just and that's why I feel like the weightlifting shit is a lot more discipline. Cause you really just like, you're not looking at nobody else or competing with nobody. You just really getting up every day doing that shit. I can't do that, bro. Yeah. Like I can't. So I tip my hat to that. But I also noticed about myself, like losing is something that I kind of look forward to. Is that weird to say?
No, in what you talking about, I wouldn't mind like losing a sparring match.
Yeah,
I feel like that's more of so learning and add fuel to the fire. Like I wouldn't feel no way that if another man got the best of me in sparring.
I do feel a way, but it's a good way though.
You know what I'm saying? Like, well, what I should say, I wouldn't feel a negative way. It's gonna do something to me to make me want to get better.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna be super down on myself.
Yeah. Because I noticed when I kept, like, I sparred another nigga for 6 rounds, which was twice the amount of him.
Right after that.
But everybody I talked to about what happened, I kept telling them about the one that I lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really talk too much about the nigga that I got down on for 6 rounds. Like, after doing all the extra shit, after sparring him for 3 rounds, the other nigga for 6 rounds was fresh, and he was after the nigga for 3 rounds. Yeah. So now I did all this, working out at us, fought this nigga for 3 rounds, got my ass kicked. Now this other nigga come for 6 rounds, and I, like, wear his ass out. But when I'm talking about it to people, I'm noticing like I'm not really bringing up the win because I ain't learned shit from that. It didn't take me to the next level. It didn't really do nothing for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that L, I'm just like, I got to figure this shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited to figure it out. And I'm excited how I'm going to turn out, how much better I'm going to be after I figure that out.
If you think about it, that just lit your fire for the next 6 months. Hopefully,
for sure.
Hopefully not that long.
For sure.
But for the next 6 months, for sure, it's like you have a new goal. You got something to look forward to. Yeah. You're working towards something. You have a thing that you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me, remember Dragon Ball Z when Vegeta and them kind of wanted to lose because like they get stronger when they lose. Yeah. And they kind of was like cool and shit. And I'm like, damn, I kind of get that now. Like I ain't really duck like, and I ain't in no tournaments and shit like that. So if I lost in a tournament or some shit, it'd probably feel different. But in the gym, it'd be like, right. See what that loss did to Floyd. Nigga never lost again. That nigga never lost again, man. But what's the news? What's going on in the world today, man?
For real. It was okay. We both had actually commented on this. It was off Duke's Nice and Neat podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
Such a classy podcast. I
love
like
those guys.
Podcast. But it was a part of their podcast where they was talking about like Passport Bros.
Right.
And the Passport Bros. And Duke was giving the example like, man, I'm 5'7", 5'8", 5'9". Like, women in America don't find me desirable. And Jelon, probably hope I'm saying his name right. Jelon was like, but what women? And Duke was like, women in America. He's like, no, I know plenty of guys that's 5'7", 5'8", 5'9". They married, they're not making 6 figures, and they in like good relationships. He's like, what you want to say is the women that you want don't find you desirable. That's way different than saying women in America don't find me desirable.
For sure.
You know, and I commented, and I'm like, because a lot of guys will play that card. Like, women in America, like these women ain't, like, no, the women.
It's not the height, bro.
It's not the height. I'm 5'8".
Yeah.
Like,
it's not the height.
I've never
and that nigga
had
said
I'm
5'7" like it was cancer. He was like, I'm 5'7". He said that shit like it was herpes or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, you're gonna be fine, bro.
It'd be cool.
It's worse problems.
I've never not had a woman, you know, that I shot at, like, I can't do it, you too short, or like, height is a problem.
Yeah.
Like, it's never been a problem.
And if she is, that is it, she damn near not saying that. Like, right. I don't even know. Like I say that all the time. Like, I don't ever think I've been turned down because of height. And if it was because of height, she ain't say that.
Right. She just, you know, like, we just not a good fit.
But, and I don't even care why. Like, if you don't want to date me, I don't care why you don't want to date me. Like, it's cool. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's because I'm having enough success with dating that it don't matter. But it's like, bro, it's so many other fucking qualities that you can gain that your height won't fucking matter. There's so many niggas that's not but we just talk about discipline. 97% of the fucking world is not disciplined.
Right.
Get that on your side. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always say, like, me, the level, like, people will ask me now why I still wake up at 5 in the morning, even though I don't have to be at work to whenever the fuck I want to go to work. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why the fuck is you still getting up at 5? I might not go to work till 11 o'clock. Like, what's the point? One of the main things is the respect that I get for doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it might be from women I date.
Yeah.
Like, we go out, we drink, we had sex. The next morning, I'm getting up at 5. Like, shorty might be in my bed till 9 o'clock. Like, you know how much shit I done got done by the time she wake up? Like, you know, I done left, worked out, came back, ate. It's like, it's lunchtime for me. Like, she just woke up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the respect level that I get from that, I don't feel like I was being disrespected like that from women before.
Yeah.
But it's a whole new level of respect when they see like the discipline and how I'm really living and moving and shit. And I think even from other men as well, when niggas be, oh, what gym you go to? What time you be in? I'm like, 6. What time you usually go? 6? What is you talking about? Like, I don't go with you. They never show up, bro. They never, bro.
I've been working out for years. Like, niggas know me
never
for this.
show up. Yeah.
And it's like, oh man, I want to get in touch with you. What time you be going? 6. I get there about 6. Wake up at 5. Get there at 6.
Yeah.
They be like, oh shit. You want me going like in the afternoon? What about tonight? Like, no, I'm not coming back.
Exactly. So when niggas see you doing that, like for the course of a year, 2 years, they like, oh, this nigga different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a level of respect to come with that. So discipline is a quality you can pick up on. Speaking better. That's huge, bro. Think about how much pussy poets get and sing. Niggas who just speak well. There's so many niggas will be out here like, bro, you just get a lot of pussy. You just get a lot of girls because you got a podcast. Like, you know how many niggas got a podcast looking up? like it's because I speak well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I speak well on the podcast. And that's the reason why the podcast is doing good, because niggas know how to talk. Like, learn how to talk. That's gonna be a big one for you. Obviously, you get some bread. Be charming, bro. It's so much personality shit. And it ain't even all about bread. Look, I was just watching a clip the other day. Paul Pierce and KG on their show, right? You saw that? Did I send you that?
Yeah.
So Paul Pierce and KG, they doing a live stream. Paul Pierce has never done a live stream. Okay, let's back up. Paul Pierce and KG, Kevin Garnett, are 2 former NBA players who played for the Boston Celtics together, right? They won a championship in, I think, 2008. All right, 2 legendary superstars. All right, cool. Now, they on a live stream. Paul Pierce has never done a live stream. KG telling them, like, we're live. Mm-hmm. Paul Pierce saying all type of wild shit, not knowing that they live. And one of the things he kept saying was like, bro, I got a girlfriend for the day. Like, they got a website. You can get a whole girlfriend for the day. This is my girlfriend for the day. And he turned around and started kissing her and all type of shit.
Oh, man.
And he talking crazy, woo woo. And then he gets on his phone and see them live. He's like, oh, this is it. We live.
Oh, this is it? This now?
So,
that shit was so funny.
But the crazy thing about it is, Paul Pierce is 6'7", rich as fuck. Yep. He's not old yet.
Right.
He has status. You know what I'm saying? He's an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
He has a girlfriend for the day that he bought off the fucking internet, bro. So we talk about all these things that a man should be, right? Will Smith is tall, rich, great personality, and he waking up every day next to a bitch who don't love him. Like, all this shit, these metrics you gotta have some character and support. And I'm not, no shit, I'm talking shit about Will Smith. But as far as like the Paul Pierce shit, it's like there's so many other attractive qualities. Because you could say like, oh, well, maybe Paul Pierce don't want to be married or have a woman or whatever. Like,
you don't have to.
Even if you single, just having chicks, you ain't buying no fucking girlfriend off the internet. Like, that's
some wild shit to do. Especially with you have all of these things about yourself, and you was at the computer with your card number purchasing a woman
to hang out with you.
To hang out with you for a day.
You couldn't get her to do it for free. You couldn't get her to the kickback.
Damn.
For free.
So fellas, there's so many more qualities you can have. Be charming, be disciplined, be witty, be assertive, learn how to speak, be a good storyteller.
It's so much.
All
shit,
of that
bro.
Shit, it's gonna trump. She's gonna forget your 5'8".
Learn how to dress. And that's the thing, bro. You don't have to be the best at none of this shit.
No.
Like, you just got to be decent at a lot of shit. Like, there's a chick who run down your list like, damn, he could dress, he could talk, he this, he that. She ain't saying he the flyest nigga I ever saw. He fucked the best as I ever got fucked. he the finest nigga I ever saw. She just saying he got a lot of qualities that I like. Like
If you're
he's
overall
well-rounded.
There you go, well-rounded. If you're
Yeah.
well-rounded, because a lot of guys they'll focus on one or two things, and forget about the like you. All right, let me get my money up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Let me get some status. Let me get popular. And you low key a little slow. You turning her off every time you talk to her.
You can't spell. You text shit. I be sending voice notes sometimes. I ain't been in school in so long. Like I used to be a teacher. I can't spell sometimes either, especially early in the morning.
Autocorrect, man. It help you out,
man.
But yeah,
sometimes my spelling be so bad. The autocorrect I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about either. You ever spell some shit so bad that the autocorrect don't work?
Definitely I did.
You got to say the shit in the phone.
That's fucked up. I done that. Okay, maybe we're a little slow too.
You got to say the shit in the phone. I'm in the phone talking necessary.
No, that's what necessary fucks me up.
Gee, necessary.
Oh, you know what else? Definitely.
I can spell that. I
be fucking up with definitely. I'm not gonna lie. I be fucking up with that.
You're wild.
But luckily, I'm well rounded enough where that won't matter.
Facts. Necessary be fucking me up. You know what fucking me up even worse?
What?
Unnecessary. I don't know how many. I don't know how many ends jumped. I think it's like 2 ends, like UN. Like that shit look crazy, bro. That shit look crazy. I be fucking.
We gotta figure out what's the most common words people can't spell.
Yeah, that's what we need to know. I'm gonna make this a TikTok clip. What's the most common word that's like you feel like a fucking idiot because you can't get this shit right ever?
I think Jody fucked me up one day. I think she told me to spell Vincennes. I know it's you.
No, nobody know how to spell Vincennes.
I was like, hey man, what the fuck?
They say spell Vincennes or Cicero. But all right, man, fuck that. One more thing before we get into the topic. Consultation. Women defining, like making their terms clear with a man that they want, right? That's something that a lot of people don't do, but in this case, we talking about women.
Mm-hmm.
So a girl likes a guy, she's saying she want to kick it with the guy, but the guy, she's not making it clear she like him. Like, so she might just be saying she want to hang out with, but the guy might not be picking up on the choosing signals of, oh, she actually on that with me, right?
Yeah.
I'm the guy, right? I never pick up on choosing signals. I never do. And I feel like I've been in situations before to where I thought a chick was choosing me and she wasn't. And the embarrassment from that is like, you know what? I'm never going to assume that a woman is on my ass. So this is a minute ago, but I'm in a situation where it's this chick I'm talking to that we got some shit that we need to take care of. I forgot what it was, something that I had going on podcast wise. I think she just pulled up on me, right? So after we take care of the business, we finna go out and drink. Earlier that day, a chick that I've been cool with for years, like over 10 years, we've been cool. We never tried to talk to each other, never tried to date, none of that. She like, oh, I'm in town. I'm looking for something to do. Like, let me know if you know what's going on tonight, type shit. I'm like, all right, well, I'll hit you later if I find something. Cool. So now I remember while I was Shorty, like, I'm like, I remember Shorty wanted to kick it. So me and Shorty went to go get a drink, but we ended up in a spot that's kind of lit. Yeah. So I text Shorty like, hey, I'm over here at this little club. It's lit over here, like, pull up, type shit. Man,
she invited another woman on the date you ain't know you was on.
Man, she pull up. Energy is like crazy though. Like the energy is like super, super weird. I'm like, damn, I wonder what the fuck, what they say, who pissed in your cereal? Like, what's going on? What's wrong? Type shit. Like, is she cool? And at first I wasn't even picking up on the vibes. The girl I was with, of course, she picking up on the energy. And I'm like, she's like, what's wrong with her? I'm like, she cool. Like, I don't know what you mean what's wrong with her. Like, so I started to pick up on it and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with her. Like, I don't get it. Like, what's going on? And of course, eventually we had a conversation. And she embarrassed and shit. And I'm just like, why didn't you tell me that you liked me? Like, I didn't think that you was on that with me at all. Like, I didn't assume that. That's you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so I think women need to start like making that shit clear for niggas like me. Like, I'm green. Like, I got a lot of experience, but it comes to certain shit. It's just like, I'm not gonna just assume that you like me. Like, I'm just not. Like, I'm not.
It's certain things, man. I be knowing. It's certain things that I can look for. I'll be paying attention to eye contact, body language, how they say things, how much they laughing, and if it's physical touch when you, oh, that's crazy, all the little shit like that.
Yeah.
And I could just, it's a transfer of energy, and I'd be like, oh yeah, she on that.
I feel like even in them moments, like now, don't get me wrong. If this is a woman I don't know like that, then yeah, I'm picking up on it. But if it's a woman I'm kind of cool with, or if it's business, let's say a chick hit me up on somebody, I want to come on a podcast.
Oh, absolutely.
And now we doing a podcast and you doing all that shit. All that physical touch and laughter, I'm not looking like all shit. I'm looking like, all right, bitch, stop playing with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, chill out. Like, you know, but I still don't be picking up on that shit like that, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you got anything else on that?
Nah.
Okay, cool. Let's jump to the top. You first, though. I think you had one about makeup anyway, and that's what the story was. So
Damn. Okay, cool. Hold on.
You can go. You can flow however you want to flow, though. However you want to do it.
Look, you know what I said? I'm like, you know what? I got a lot of shit that they probably ain't gonna like. So let me start out with some other shit.
You gonna take it easy on them?
Let me take it easy on them. You know,
Nigga said, let me put the head in. Go ahead.
It's not a big deal, but I don't like when I order like a 12-count nugget at Chick-fil-A and it's not 13 in there. I just like, you're petty. What was that extra nugget gonna do? Like, you don't care. It's not your shit.
Is that not entitlement a little bit?
No, I look at it because when I worked for McDonald's when I was a shorty, I would always put 11 nuggets in the thing because I can give a fuck.
You're just a nice guy.
Yeah, like, you know.
Fuck that. I want to coming up short on this nugget count. His nugget count all fucked up. He can't figure out what the fuck going on. Like,
and another thing,
manager got fired for a food shortage and shit because this nigga would have put 11 nuggets in the fucking in the bin 30 times a day.
Add that shit up. Add that shit up. If I'm working, if motherfucking 100 people order a 10-piece, why the fuck we missing an extra?
We missing 4 bags of nuggets. What the fuck going on?
But yes, there's a little entitlement in that. Oh well. And speaking of nuggets, it's not a big deal. But if I order a 10-piece, why would you give me one sauce? Like, that's
crazy. Who the fuck getting through 10 nuggets for one sauce?
Why would you give me one sauce?
Bro, what human is getting through 10 nuggets with one sauce? Because what's the point of sauce? If I'm putting a dab of sauce on the shit to get through 10 with one sauce.
You know who do that?
Who?
The fucking McDonald's manager. They be sticklers on that shit. They will take it out. They get one. They get two.
They gotta pay that quarter for other. You know how many sauces I done gave up? I'm not telling a nigga who paid for their food already, I need another quarter for this sauce. I'm not doing it, G.
I can't do it.
I'm not doing it. No.
I used to get in trouble for that. They're like, I just gonna come out your chat.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, I'll pay a nigga a quarter. I'm not. It's just petty. No.
Coming out of your check. You take a quarter out of my check, I might quit.
Yeah.
I was making $7.75.
I was gonna say back then it was about $7.25, $7.50.
Now we aging ourselves for real.
Oh shit. Okay.
Between $7.25 and $7. I think when I first got the job, it was $6.75.
That don't even sound right back then.
Yeah, we was getting fucked. For sure. For sure. The check was like, I think I did like 40 hours, got a $400 check. Like, that shit was
oh my God. Hold on, let's do math right quick.
That shit was crazy.
How much you get paid? 75?
When it first started, I think it was $6.75. I think it got up to $7.50 by the time I stopped.
I can absolutely remember $6 working at McDonald's.
$6?
Yeah,
nah.
6 something.
$6.75.
Okay, we're gonna do $6.75 times 40. Oh my God.
Times 40 hours. How much is that?
$270.
You telling me you work 40 out? That can't be right, bro. I got double up on your math, bro. That can't be right.
Oh my God. What the fuck was we doing?
$6.75.
Shit, chips was $4 back then, though.
Facts.
Jesus Christ.
The dollar was probably worth $2.
That's before taxes, though.
Yes.
You getting paid like $2.13.
We gotta go, bro. We gotta get the fuck up.
So
my
$400 check, I must have been working 80 hours a week. 80 hours. Yeah. Oh, okay. For a pay cycle, it is 80 hours in a pay cycle.
Right.
Okay. So yeah. Hold on. So 5. Okay, this look about right. I was getting about $400 check for 40 hours. That shit is crazy.
That hurt.
Jesus Christ. I could make $400 in a day. Like more. Like what? Oh man. All right, my turn. No big deal, but I hate when y'all say y'all never heard of somebody. I hate that shit. When somebody on the internet is just like, oh, they bring up a young rapper or they bring up this person, never heard of them. I've never heard of you. What the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck are you to be out here telling about you never heard of somebody? And this is my thing, bro. When you out here saying like I never heard of this person, it speaks more to your lack of cultural awareness than it does to the relevance of that person.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I used to be like, who the fuck is Boosie? I never heard of this nigga. Like, this nigga's ass. Don't nobody listen to Lil Boosie. Woo. You go to the South, this nigga is Jay-Z. Like, It just spoke to my lack of cultural awareness for Southern culture and Southern hip hop. And I really just shouldn't be speaking on that shit because I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, So I think it make a lot of people like an asshole when they just be like, never heard of. Like I was looking at the Taraji P. Henson and Keith Lee situation. There's so many people in the comments like, who the fuck is Keith Lee? I never heard of him. That means you don't know what the fuck going on out here. Like, what you mean? Keith Lee one of them niggas. Like, what are you talking about?
The crazy part about it is when who is this? Why do you think because you don't know him, he's not relevant?
Who the fuck are you? That's what I'm saying. Like, who are you to feel like, because you don't know this motherfucker, they can't be nobody.
Please relax.
Just because you be watching TV all day and this nigga never came across your TV screen.
Talking about these motherfuckers that don't know you.
Right. Don't nobody know you. Like, what is you talking about? This shit is crazy, man. That's a big one. But it's no big deal, though. What you got?
Oh, for sure. It's not a big deal, but in the boxing community,
right?
Why the fuck do y'all say shit like he was winning before he got knocked out?
Because he was.
It don't matter. Like, so what? Like but they will use that as an arguing. Like, man, he the better guy, or like, nah, he was. It don't matter. His face hit the canvas. He's a loser.
This nigga sound like Vin Diesel.
Yo fucking guy is a loser. It don't matter what was happening before the knockout. He should have maintained it.
I'll say this. When people say it about Tank, it's cap.
Because what you mean?
When people say, oh, he's losing, dude was beating Tank till Tank knocked him out. It kind of be cap because Tank be letting niggas get off.
Facts.
So it's kind of like that shit didn't mean nothing at all. Like Tank let this nigga get off and he picked this spot and he knocked the nigga the fuck out, which is a risky strategy, but it's way better than that Ali rope-a-dope shit where you let nigga beat the shit out you until you get tired. But it's other fights that you will see to where like this person dominated this fight and a motherfucker landed a shot and it's just over with. And you like, what the fuck, bro? Like, they need a rematch because this nigga is the better fighter. Like, the better fighter lost. That's the raw thing about boxing, though, that make it like, when niggas be like, oh, Tank can knock that nigga out, knock this nigga out, knock this nigga out. It's like Tank, I always say Tank 100-0 in hypothetical fights. He 100-0 with 100% knockout rate in hypothetical match. He didn't win all them bitches, right? But at the end of the day, we got to fight the fights. And the reason why you fight the fights is because in basketball, football, any other sport, nigga, if I'm up 30 points with 10 seconds left, the game is over. The fans are leaving the stands. It's a fucking wrap. Motherfuckers running on the field happy and shit. In boxing, boy, nigga, it could be 10 seconds left, 5 seconds left in that fight. You will get knocked the fuck out, G, and you won. So ain't no blowouts in boxing.
And you could got your ass whooped all 11 rounds.
Exactly.
And you can win.
Nigga, you could get your ass whooped all 11 rounds in 2 minutes and 50 seconds and still win the fight. Like, you know, and it's happened before. Tommy Hearns was beating Sugar Ray Leonard's ass. And I was shocked. And Sugar Ray Leonard just knocked him the fuck out. Like, all right, bet.
Turned up. All right. It's not a big deal. But ladies, why don't y'all ever see when you wrong? Like, what the fuck? It's always a situation or a out for y'all. Like, it's always, well, if you would have never, or
that's different.
Right, no. See, that's different. Like, where's the accountability? Like, it's okay. Like, you know what? You got it. That was me. I fucked up. Why don't y'all do that? Not a big deal, but just want to know.
Yeah.
Don't hurt me. Another thing.
Go ahead. Go crazy.
It's not a big deal, but why is it when a woman that's prettier than you or just pretty in general comes up, why is it she okay? She all right. Like, why can't this woman just be bad as hell like she is? Like, why do you bring her down to another level?
They be a little insecure.
Like, she okay. Like, y'all, you doing too much. Like, no, she raw as hell. And you mad about it.
It's a nasty look for a woman to be insecure, though. I hate it.
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
I hate it. I hate a female hater. I hate a women that hate on other
women.
I hate it. I hate it, bro. I hate it with a passion. I had a girl call me to tell me, a girl that she heard I was fucking with, Louis bag is fake. What the fuck are we talking about right now? First of all, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care at all.
I didn't notice.
Like, I don't care at all. Second of all, you don't even know her at all. You never even met this girl before. It's like, oh yeah, you know, she hang out with people I know. I just wanted to let you know. Like, motherfuckers walk around talking about her Louis bag fake. Ooh, shorty, I stopped fucking with you 4 months ago. Like, why are you on my phone talking about, and I don't even fuck with her, the girl no more. And you know, I was fucking with her before you. You just calling me to hate on this girl for no fucking, leave her the fuck alone, G. Like,
man.
Girls be haters.
Yeah, sometimes, a lot of times, most of the times. But I'll keep going. It's not a big deal. But why y'all always losing y'all eyebrow pencil? Like that motherfucker, you can't never keep up with your eyebrow pencil. I don't like it.
I must not pay enough attention to my girls.
No, because we're late because you can't find your eyebrow pencil.
Yeah, I don't be knowing why we be late. I just be like, hurry the fuck up. Like, I must not be paying enough attention to the chicks. I never knew they be losing that.
Okay, this hey,
No big deal.
ladies, it's not a big deal. But why do y'all everyday makeup be better than your birthday makeup? Like your everyday makeup, you be finding like that. You be putting that shit together. Mm-hmm. When it comes to your birthday, you just drop the ball. Like
they overdo it.
Like overdo it. Like your neck and your neck and your face are two different colors. It's like, what did you do? Do what you did Tuesday.
It's like when we fucking them and we fucking them right and they be like, I'm finna come, and we start going too fast and they be like, nigga, what are you doing? Like you was doing it right. Like,
like you was perfect.
Why you get so overzealous? Like, do what the fuck you supposed to be doing. It's the big moment. Like, that's how y'all doing y'all birthday. If you be fucking up the big moment. Like, just keep it where it was. It's okay.
Oh man.
It's okay, man.
I want more.
Got you. Go crazy.
Like, it's not a big deal. But ladies who own these hair pages, why y'all don't be tagging y'all clients, man? Like the girls who hair y'all be doing,
yeah.
Like they'd be back when I was looking, they'd be fine as hell.
Fine as hell.
And I'm looking in the thing. Like, why didn't you tag her?
The party promoters don't be tagging chicks either, and I hate it.
That too.
Oh my god, I be seeing something. I'm like, why the fuck? But I guess that's like nigga come to the party. I guess that's why.
No, I don't care if I get her Instagram. I still got to pull up and shoot my shot in person. We just from that era.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, go ahead.
I feel like they be having a problem with me. Like, why you ain't tag her, bro? I don't even have as many as you, but no big deal. But if we're not in a relationship, don't ask me about other women. Like, ever. Don't ask me about other women. First of all, my hoes got client privilege. Like, I'm not telling on my hoes. Like, right. I'm not, because you asking me did I fuck with her, not realize you worried about whether I'm lying to you or not. But I'm telling you her business now. It shit got nothing to do with this. Like, if we was public and we posted each other or something like that, then yeah, I used to fuck with her. This is what we had going on. Cool. But if it wasn't that, why am I telling you what she had going on? Like, it's her business. Like, if she wanted to do a dick, now I'm boosting her body count. She probably didn't add me to the body count. Now I'm putting myself on her body count on public record because I'm telling her, you hubby, you don't even know her. Don't ask me about all my hoes got client privilege. I'm not telling on y'all. No, like, don't ask me about no other women unless we together. Now me and you get in a relationship and we locked in. Then yeah, I could be more detailed about my history, especially we walking in rooms together and things like that. I could be more detailed. But if we just single, we just talking. Don't ask me about nothing I had going. Don't ask me no details about nothing I had going on. Just take what I'm giving you, and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Unless we on the way to exclusivity.
Yep.
Nah, don't matter.
For sure. No big deal, but a grown man should not have a burner account. At all.
Okay.
Like,
yeah. We just talked about that in the comments. If
you can't stand on what you're saying, you shouldn't be saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you do like an IT help desk at somewhere and you scared you're going to get fired for calling me a faggot, I can't even say that for real. Like, you feel like you're going to get fired for saying whatever wild ass shit you want to say in these comments, you need to get your life together to be able to talk the way you want to talk. Nigga, like, if you not, your life not even set up for you to say the shit that you want to say for real. Like, think about that. You a grown ass man, you got to make a fake page to say whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, get your shit together, man.
Now look, I had a Finsta.
Yeah.
But I never spoke on, I was never active on, in fucking spiritual word comments, talking crazy to people.
Yeah, you was just cheating.
What?
That's my bad. Go ahead.
First of all, what? I was never in a relationship.
All right.
Yeah. This was, for wild shit. But anyway.
For sure. That's all I had.
Like, yeah?
Yeah, keep going. Go crazy.
Let me see. Let's see. Oh man. Okay, so
he had fun with this shit.
Not a big deal, but if you got 3 kids, I should see 3 emojis in your bio. Like, I shouldn't find that out. Like, especially if they're not on your page.
Yeah.
Like I find out you got 3 kids and I already been like shooting at you, and now it's like, damn.
For sure.
I don't want to talk to you no more.
I love when I go on a chick page and it say mother of 6. I be like, bet,
like cool.
bet. No diss to moms, to single moms out there. 6 is crazy. 6 is crazy.
3's crazy. It's a preference.
3 is crazy.
2 is the sweet spot.
If I'm 43, might not be crazy at 40.
If you what?
If I was 40,
If you was 40
years old, 3 might not be as crazy to me. Maybe because
True.
2 of them grown. I don't know, but 3 might not be as great. But today, shit.
Today that's over with.
If you got 3, that means I got 5 kids now. I don't want 5 kids. I don't think I ever want 5 kids.
Okay. So it's not a big deal, but why do all of your pictures and videos got a filter on it? Like I get it. There's nothing wrong with filters. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like the Paris filter, smooth shit out. But every last thing on your page is a filter on it. I just want to know how you look before I shoot my shot and run into you in person, and not like what it is.
And y'all lip be glitching. And I know y'all watch the video 10 times before y'all post it, and you see your top lip is glitching. Like that bitch is bouncing all around the screen, popping off. It's 3D. I don't got no 3D glasses on. The lip you finna kiss me, bitch. Like y'all know y'all lip glitching and still post the video. Cause you want to talk during the filter. Like the filter probably just made for you to sit there and look stupid. How y'all be looking, y'all be doing that dumbass shit y'all be doing. Like y'all want to talk with the filter. Now your lip bouncing up to your fucking eyebrow and shit. Shit looks stupid as hell.
Oh man, it's not a big deal. But why y'all got so many personalities? Like who are you? Like you a like I get people, I'm a little different when I'm mad or like happy or I don't know, but like, it'd be 180s. It'd be like, yo, what? Who is this? Yeah. Like, why you just go off like that? Or like, I don't know, it could be anything, but the personalities, I think that's typically what Geminis, they say. They got a lot of personalities.
I think they only supposed to have 2. Shit.
Huh?
I think they only supposed to have 2.
Only supposed to have 2?
Yeah.
Nah, it'd be a few of them coins. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
2, 4, 6, 8. Some shit like that. Here we go. Let me see. Okay, so it's not a big deal, but why would you tell me nothing is wrong when something is bothering the fuck out of you? Especially if it's me. Like, why would you tell me everything cool?
Yeah.
I know, yeah, straight, cool. I bet. And I instantly cut it off.
Yep. You supposed to pick up on the signs. You're supposed to read our mind, right?
Yeah. What you call that shit? Telepathic or what's that shit called?
Telepathy.
Telepathy.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
I won't know. Sometimes I know. If you mind, I'm gonna know. But still, communicate. Not a big deal. But why y'all can't ever tell us what you want to eat? Like,
yeah. I don't even do that. I don't play them games no more.
How you do it?
What type of shit you like? American, seafood, ooh, and I'm picking. And if you don't know, I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I'm choosing. Mm-hmm. When we get in this Wendy's drive-thru, I don't want to hear shit. Do you want these saucy nuggets? Do you want the baconator? They got options.
Do you want the saucy nuggets?
I don't want the saucy nuggets. Saucy.
Don't do the saucy nuggets no more.
The saucy nuggets from the end of this episode earlier right now. Matter of fact.
All right, so last but not least on my end, you know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal, but why is your friend a fake ass bitch because she had to work on your birthday?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Like she had to work.
That's the one right there.
Like she had to work. She had to have her kids. She had to do something. Either way, regardless of the reason, she couldn't be there on your birthday. Out of 15 years of friendship, why she got to be a fake ass bitch because she didn't show up to the birthday dinner?
Because she went to Puerto Rico last month.
What the fuck?
She got money. She do hair. That bitch got money.
Oh my God. Like, it's cool. It's cool. I think I saw a post on Facebook. He was like, man, it's so dope being a guy. Me and my homie still cool, and I missed his baby shower. Like, okay.
Niggas don't give a fuck.
Like, all right, bro.
Niggas don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, pull up on me later. We're going to go get some drinks.
Niggas don't give a fuck. Birthdays, all that. It's so hard to give women advice, like my female friends, advice about their friendships, because it's like, I'll never understand why y'all are like this.
Like, why y'all into it?
Like, y'all get into it, they might get into it so much, and I'm like, bro, I got homies who I don't see eye to eye on a lot of shit. I just changed the way that we're homies. Like, I got homies that like, nigga, I'm never calling you, letting you know what the fuck I got going on in my life. But we could go kick it. You know what I'm saying? I got other homies who's like, I'm gonna call you and let you know what the fuck I got on in my life. But I kind of don't want to kick it with you. We can, if you really want to do. But I'm not calling you to, you know what I'm saying, when it's time to really go kick it, because you're a terrible fucking wingman. So I'm not calling you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but with women, it seems like they want their friend to be their best friend in every aspect of life. And it just don't go that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I got a homie that's cheap, I know not to invite him to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna be complaining to you about, oh, this nigga tried to split the bill. Ooh, this nigga tried to. If a nigga do that shit with me, we're just never kicking it with girls again. Like, ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's all the guys then you want to do some weird shit with the bill, that's fine. We're never kicking it with women again if you do some weird shit with the bill. Like, it's not happening. You come with the,
hey, sweetie, what you had?
I only ate this. Like, bro, we not doing that. We're not doing that, bro.
But yeah, let me see. I got any more in the chamber? Let's see. Let me get this shit off.
Go ahead, go crazy, bro.
I think I did. I ain't got nothing else.
I feel like you got some built up shit from all your single years. You want to get off your chest, bro.
Nah, it ain't go as crazy as you did that day. I forgot what the fuck it's one of our viral clips.
When they said they're not emotionally
that niggas had that shit.
Yeah, I was
loaded.
I was pissed.
But nah, that's about it.
Why do chicks? I feel like why do chicks give you better sex when you're not like as serious with them? Yeah,
you know,
your best head and sexual performances that you receive from women are always women who you are not serious with at all. But women will swear that their sex drive is contingent upon how you treat them.
Oh, if that's the case, I'm not treating you like
I'm treating you like anything.
Yeah, like I mean, we're casual.
Yeah, your nigga is doing a whole way more for you than I am. Like, I'm not doing anything.
That's interesting. Why is that?
Yeah,
it's not a big deal, but maybe you should suck your nigga dick how you suck your side nigga dick.
Yeah, and maybe you wouldn't need a side nigga if you could do that. Yeah, maybe you just want a side nigga though.
Maybe you should entertain polygamy.
Yeah, polygamy is crazy.
You know, not over here. Not on my watch. What does this lady say?
Do you know the history of monogamy and polygamy?
Nah.
I don't think I ever said it on the podcast before.
No.
So, you know, polygamy was the way of the world first, right? Like, generally, that was the way of the world. As civilizations came to be, polygamy didn't work anymore. And they had to come up with monogamy. A lot of men hate monogamy, right? Or they feel like monogamy benefits women. Well, really, monogamy was created by men for men, right? In ancient Greece, polygamy was the natural way of life. All of the kings and nobles and all of the royal people had all of the women. They had hundreds of concubines, which is basically like a woman that's not your wife, that stay on your property, and sister wives, basically. But they not really the wife. You know what I'm saying? The wife is the wife. So all these royal people had hundreds of these women. So the average man couldn't get a woman. So the average man was leaving his country to go veer off into the countryside to find a woman and start a family. Guess what? When it's time to pay taxes, these rich motherfuckers ain't paying the taxes. We need y'all to pay the taxes.
Right.
Ain't no men here. When it's time to go to war, it's no men to fight the fucking wars because all the men are left to go build a fucking family. So the king said, y'all got to get these bitches back to the streets. Like, somebody got to pay taxes. Somebody got to fight these wars. You can have one wife. You got to get all them rest of them women back. If you want to go cheat and sneak around and fuck with them, you can do that. They cannot live with you. They have to go out and find a regular man to be with. That's where monogamy came from.
Damn.
That's literally how monogamy started. It was built for men by men. Because if polygamy, if we really bust this bitch open and we bring polygamy back as what it really supposed to be, half us couldn't get a bitch.
Right.
If, nigga, between the NFL, MLB, we got 2 baseball teams. Between the NFL, MLB, the NBA, it's probably 150 motherfucking pro athletes in every major city. If all of them got 10 chicks each, all the bad bitches is gone. And we talking about pro athletes. We ain't talking about the real millionaires and billionaires that live in Chicago and that be at Big Cigar Lounge and Soho and all that shit. We ain't talking about the entertainers. We ain't talking about people who just got just the top 1%, 10%, whatever the case may be, who can have as many women as they want. We would not be able to get a bitch, bro. Like, we wouldn't.
Nah, they gonna cheat on him with me.
So we be talking about we be talking about all this like we want polygamy shit, but it's just like we don't really want to open that can of worms, bro. Like that shit, monogamy was built for average guys. So when I say average, I'm talking about nigga, if you make $200,000 a year, you probably still you might be able to get a bitch, but now you at the bottom of the barrel chick. Like
you can't afford polygamy.
You can't afford polygamy. Most of us can't, bro.
It's not just about having sex with multiple women.
Yeah,
like polygamy, like it's you have to take care of multiple women financially, emotionally. Yeah. Like just imagine spreading yourself. Like it's just not a fun time. You're building a community and a family with all of these women. It's not to manage.
And just the thing though, when you talk about polygamy on that scale like it was before, you ain't even taking care of all of these hundreds of women emotionally. You're taking care of them financially. But the thing is, if a woman got to share a man, she gonna share a man with the most.
Right, exactly.
She not finna share a nigga with the least. She not finna share a nigga who make $100,000 with 4 bitches. Like, what the fuck is she doing? She could go fuck with this NBA player who got 10 other bitches. She finna be the 11th, but she's straight though. You know what I'm saying? Versus she finna come fuck with you. You making 100,000, thinking, oh, I'm a high value man. I got I make 6 figures. Like,
hey man, Kevin Samuel gonna send y'all off.
Bust this shit open for polygamy for real. We fucked, nigga. So get your little one. And then the thing is, you benefit from monogamy as it stands because just because monogamy is the way of life doesn't mean you have to be married and have one. You could be single and date as many people as you want. You should be honest about it. But that's really what y'all ask for. Y'all ask for polygamy. Y'all want to be able to fuck as many women as y'all want, not take care of them, and not have to be lying and cheating and getting caught up and getting your car keyed up about the shit. That's what you really want is just more sex. And nigga, just read The Art of Seduction and learn how to talk to you as much sex as you want. But that's all I got for today. You got EMP?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, so adults, we usually have to something traumatic or bad has to happen for us to change.
Facts.
Like adults don't learn from theory, we learn from fucking up, hitting our head, and you know what I'm saying, just going through a bad experience, especially like in the church, world. You then lost your house, lost your car, lost your wife or your husband, and now it's like, all right, now you finna come to church and, you know, get your life together. When if you paid attention, you was getting signs. You were going downhill. You shouldn't have to hit rock bottom for you to break bad habits. You shouldn't have to hit rock bottom to start good habits. You know what I'm saying? So this could be your reminder, like, because a lot of people aren't, like you say, disciplined. A lot of people aren't disciplined. A lot of people not on their purpose, men and women. You're probably, if you're watching this, like if you think about outwitting the devil, it's a lot of drifters. So if you're hearing me say this right now, you're probably not at the top of your game. And I wanted to remind you that you're drifting and you should probably start changing some habits and things before you hit rock bottom so you don't have to build it all the way back up. You can change right now today, like, yeah, I've been tweaking. I need to get back to it. And start from here versus you continue these bad habits, because failure is not this astronomical thing. Failure is small errors in judgment compiled. Small errors in judgment repeated daily. Yeah. So failure is small errors in judgment repeated daily. Like it's not this big thing. So you're constantly making these small mistakes every single day, and it's going to lead to you losing your woman or your man or your house or your job or whatever the case may be. You small errors in judgment. So it's your reminder to just get back on your shit, wake up, don't be a drifter, and yeah.
I like that point. I think it's a great point. It made me think about all of the healthiest people on the internet be like they had some type of disease. Mm-hmm. And it made them just go on this health journey, and now they super healthy. So it's that point of like people don't change until they absolutely have to. Like you knew you wasn't feeling good, you felt discomfort in your body, you said fuck it, didn't pay attention for years, and now you go to the doctor and here you got cancer. Now it's like, oh fuck that, alkaline vegan juice me to death. What you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's that, or even going back earlier talking about the boxing thing, like you know, getting in the ring with people and winning don't make me correct my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But when I get in there with a motherfucker who I can't fuck with, it's like, let me get better at all that shit that I knew I should have been got better at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me run the extra mile after practice.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It took for you to, you know, get your jaw shook to be like, you know what? I probably should work.
I ain't had time for that shit before. So I couldn't close my mouth all the way for 4 days. Now I was like, you know what? Let me get this extra hour in, because that shit dead. Like, that's not happening again. Like,
Yeah.
For sure. Did you want to do the other one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Save it for next week.
For sure. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. As we always say, whatever you chasing it, go ahead.
Oh, shit, forgot. Fellas, if you guys are listening, right, many of you know I used to be a real small guy. I probably weighed like 140 pounds, 145 pounds. You've seen the before pictures. It was bad. I didn't feel like a grown man. And now I weigh 170 pounds. So I opened up a private community to where if you're like 160 pounds or less, and you're trying to get bigger, you're trying to gain 10 pounds. If you're just trying to gain 10 pounds in general, you can reach out to me. Just DM me the words up 10, private community. I got instructional videos of the workouts I do showing you exactly how to do them. Food that you're supposed to be eating. We'll do like a weekly call, you know what I'm saying, with questions and shit that you may have, just to hold each other accountable, that type of shit. So if you're trying to put on a little weight, let me know. And,
10 pounds of muscle.
No, you're going to gain 10 pounds. It ain't going to be all muscle.
I mean, you go eat the saucy nuggets every day, gain 10 pounds. Like, what are you talking about?
Why niggas are small then?
That's a good question.
But if you mix, that is true though.
Yeah.
So, but if you mix it with the weight training that I got, you're gonna see the definition in your body.
Right.
Like,
So you try to gain a good looking 10 pounds.
A good looking 10 pounds.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Say that though. Add that in there.
Like if you want to gain a good
Add
looking
that in
10
there,
pounds, nigga.
You go drink some Coronas and
Yeah, nah.
eat some Burger King and gain 10 pounds before you know it, nigga.
Yeah.
Be out here looking bad.
It ain't gonna look. No, we gonna shape that shit. It's gonna be definition and no more bird chest and chicken legs.
So basically, you out here giving out the natural BBLs.
Yeah, absolutely. Sign up
You got to use that BBL Drizzy beat on your
on the which one?
for your brand, for your up 10 brand.
Oh shit.
Hey man, again, to wrap the show up, like we always say, whatever you going for in life, stay disciplined, stay locked in, man, stay ambitious, stay motivated, and never be afraid to shoot your shot in any situation that you in, any situation you want to get out of. You miss every shot that you don't take, man.
Shoot or shoot.
Shoot or shoot. We out.
God in the cave.